So I'm thinking about possibly maybe kind of trimming my hair a little bit because I don't know how long I want it to be. What is up, y'all? Thank you for joining me for another video. It's your girl LT. Hey, you know, I am coming to you 1 month past my 4-year Loc'dversary. So yeah, a little late on that, but wanted to get into some of what's been going on with my locks. 4 years locked is crazy. I don't know if you could tell, but my hair continues to grow. We'll talk about some of that later on and what I plan on doing. We'll figure it out. But thank you for joining me for another video. If you're new here, please comment, like, subscribe, share this video. Let people know about my lock journey. If you are interested in starting your lock journey, go ahead and check out some of the videos. You know what I mean? I got a couple of them that I think could help. I don't know. But yeah, so thank you for returning if you are coming back to the channel. I really appreciate all of the support. But yeah, so I wanted to get into this video and just tell you, you know, where things are right now with my lock journey. So 4 years, Sisterlocked is crazy to me. And for the past 6 months, I've been doing my own reties regularly. So that has been a journey and kind of trying to figure out what exactly I'm doing, how to look at the back of my head without having eyes in the back of my head. Just taking my time with that. So just want to show you where my locks are right now. This one's pretty long. Yeah. I got some in the middle of my head that I literally have to like they're long. They're getting long. And that's one thing, I don't know how long I want them to be. But yeah, so they're long. I had to get rid of a couple of them. I started off with like 492 locks. I don't know what I'm at right now, but there's been because I wore some tighter styles, I'm definitely wearing just like my hair down most of the time. And if I'm working out, I put a headband on, like just like a thicker band, sweatband, on my head and kind of let my hair hang or do like a really loose ponytail in the back. Cause I'm realizing that some of these tighter styles are just leading to breaking of the locks. So a little while ago, a couple weeks ago, I had to let this one go. So we're gonna let her grow back. She was very thin and was like hanging on by 3 pieces of hair. And so yeah, I had to let her go. But she'll be back. She'll be back to rock with us soon. You know, we'll figure out how to reestablish her because I don't have a loctician. So I'm gonna be on somebody else's video looking at how they establish the lock. You know, like I know there's like a twisting method at the bottom, but then I got to start interlocking, and I don't necessarily have the understanding of how to use that specific tool that's easier for shorter hair. The tool that I use is about this long, and it requires you to have just a little bit more length to do the interlocking. But yeah, so my hair is growing. My hair is long. And so I've been thinking about what that means in the future, like how long I want my hair to grow or how long I'm gonna allow my hair to continue to grow. I used to have short hair, and so I am still very comfortable having short hair. Even though it's been 4 years of growth with my hair right now, I'm used to having bloop, you know, maybe right here, but like floop, little bob. So I'm thinking about possibly maybe kind of trimming my hair a little bit because I don't know how long I want it to be. This is long, y'all. This is under the boob length. That's a lot. That's a lot for me. And I still, you know, I'll look one way and there'll be like a hair, you know, a lock on my arm or something. I feel it. I'm like, yo, what's that? It's my hair, you know? So I got to figure that out. Figure out how I want to move forward with that. But other than that, I feel like my locks are fine. My locks are continuing to to grow and thrive. I still only really use water and rose water, a few oils here and there, but I'm not putting products on my hair. I'm not slicking my edges down, even though my edges look crazy right now. I'm not slicking edges. I'm rocking this natural edge look, and it's okay. Like, I enjoy my hair, still get compliments on it. So I'm like, okay, I'm doing something right. But I've been doing my own reties, so that's been a journey in itself. For one, I take my time with my reties. Last retie I did, in 3 days, 3 evenings, and a whole day. Normally it takes me a whole week, but I'm just doing it in the evenings. I don't do it like during the daytime because I'll be at work or something. I don't feel like doing all that while I'm at work. But I come home, sit on the couch, take my time with my self retie. Sometimes my cousin helps. Yeah. But for most of the time I'm doing my own, which has been eye-opening because I'm going through, I actually combined some locks in the back because I had some itty bitty tiny locks, and I was just like, why? Why? These are already small. Why are we making them this big? Like, why? So I combined some of those. Life's been better in the back of my head because of it. So I appreciate that. And yeah, I'm just gonna continue seeing how the growth continues and what I wanna do with my hair, how I wanna style it. Didn't think my hair would get this long so quick. Definitely in the 3rd year, for anybody that's on their journey right now, that 3rd year is when you're gonna see a lot of growth. That 1st year is like, oh, what's going on? I don't know. Your hair's kind of thickening up, trying to figure itself out. That 2nd year, it starts to drop, but that 3rd year takes off, okay? And we're going from there. I saw some of you had some questions in comments on previous videos, and so I want to answer some of those. So there's a question about how knots are created when doing your own reties. What I notice when I do mine is that I have to be very careful. Sometimes you want to go through it kind of fast, but again, I take my time and I make sure that I'm feeling around, especially in the back of my head. Like I can't see what's going on in the back of my head. But when I'm using the tool and going through, I try to keep one hand at the base of the lock and the other hand, let me trying to be right-handed. I'm left-handed. So I keep my right hand at the base of the lock, and then I would go through with my tool with my left side, but I'm just feeling around to make sure I'm not gathering any other hair, or there's no, because sometimes you can insert the tool in the place that's not your new growth. And that's kind of how locks can be created as well. So say you put the tool through the lock like right here instead of right here, you know, so that's kind of how it can create some knots on your head, on your lock, whenever you're doing your own reties. So again, just take it slow. It ain't a race. It's okay if it takes you a week to get your retie done, because you can still go out and enjoy your day. And it ain't like you know, like when we used to get micros back in the day, you had to leave and put like a little cap on or whatever because only the back was done. You still had to do the front. It's not that. So your locks are established. You'll be fine if you have to, you know, stop and start something else, start dinner, you know, live life. But just take your time when it comes to doing your own reties. So we had a question about how my crown is doing. I really don't like my crown. I'll show y'all. Let me move around and turn around on this couch. I don't know if y'all can see. Let's see. My crown, I feel like, while I have, this is where like my thicker locks are. I don't know, y'all tell me. I feel like it's doing okay. I was worried about my crown when I first started because I just felt like, you know, with that plucked chicken look, it looked crazy. I'm not too worried about it right now. I think it's doing okay. This is where I still oil my scalp. And so I do put oil on my crown just to make sure that that area is good. But for the most part, I feel like my crown is doing all right. I will say that's where I have the least amount of hair on my head. Sparse, it's kind of sparse right there, but it's also like the thickest strands of hair and the thickest locks right there on the crown. So I keep my crown in mind, but I'm also just oiling my crown and just praying over it as well. It'll get better, but I feel like, you know, it'll probably thin some more. Like, it'll thin. This is probably an area that will thin. That's a natural place for thinning. We're gonna pray to remain intact. But I'm kind of just letting it do its thing. I haven't seen any real issues with it right now. How to deal with slippage when it comes to working out. So when I first started, when I first got my locks established, you know, slippage was a thing. It was, it's not as much right now because my locks are more matured, but slippage was happening, especially all in the front of my head. Wasn't too bad. I mean, that's where I noticed it the most, but it wasn't like all my locks were coming out or whatever. But in the front of my head especially was where I paid more attention to potential slippage. And so when it came to workouts, I would just put a couple braids in my hair, making sure that I had the locks that were potential for slippage, braided up, similar to how you would braid and band. And I would go work out like that. So a couple braids in the front, you know, but like pull back or with a sweatband on or a headband on or whatever and letting them hang. But yeah, so that was a way that I dealt with potential slippage when it came to working out. Because one thing that I did as soon as I got my locks, I said, I have hair freedom. I don't have to worry about my hair, how my hair looks after working out. I will be in the gym. Okay, so I was in the gym doing the most. Still am in the gym doing the most, but definitely braid your hair. Just a couple braids. You don't have to be nothing crazy, nothing styled up or whatever, but just a couple braids in the front will help. The Ninja Naturalista 1887. Did you go to FAMU? My mom went to FAM, but they asked, have I ever trimmed my locks? No, I am very much considering trimming my locks. I haven't done anything to my locks. I haven't colored them. I haven't trimmed them. I want to do these things. I've been talking about getting an undercut for the longest time. Like, y'all probably like, when is she going to do this? She just talking. Like, I need to go ahead and just do it. Cause in terms of the undercut, because I hate them back locks. Those back locks can go. Like, there's no, like, every time I even touch it, I'm not even that tender-headed anymore, but the little one back here, underneath, like this, I don't need her. I don't need her. So I'm really considering getting an undercut. I need to just do it. I just don't know how I would look, how high I would go, because then I'm gonna want to fade it and get it a little design, how high I would go, and if it would look crazy with my hair down. I don't think you could tell. I don't think you could tell if I had it like, I don't know if you could tell. But anyways, that's my one thing. It's like, how will it look? And then in terms of trimming my locks, I'm not sure exactly how I would do that and if they would unravel a little bit. So I'm gonna do a little bit more research about when it comes to trimming locks and figuring out how that would work. Because again, I do want to trim them, because I don't necessarily want them to my butt. That's a beautiful look for others. For me, it would get annoying to me. So I don't know. I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna figure it out. I'll come back to you. But yeah, I just wanted to come here and just give a little update on where I was in my lock journey. I, again, appreciate everyone who has been rocking with me since day one. People who are returning, people who are coming in as new members, new people who are watching these videos. I really appreciate it. Continue to share them, continue to ask questions, continue to, you know, tell me how your lock journey's going, because I really appreciate seeing people's comments talking about their lock journeys and where they are. It really means a lot. So again, thank you. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.